Hello, beautiful souls. How are you? Hello, I'm Amber. Welcome. So, this is your weekend update. We're going to do it a little bit differently this time and do it for a whole week. So, 16th through the 23rd is what we're doing today. We're going to go in order of earth, fire, air, and water. Okay. We're going to pull a Normand and an oracle card as far as spirit goes. So, this is what we got. This is our setup today. So let's jump right in. We are going to start. Actually, let me put my keyboard up here so I can timestamp for you all. So timestamps will be in the description box below, by the way. Okay. We're going to start with Capricorn. So we have the Six of Wands, the Queen of Cups, Temperance, the Sun, Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Coins. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Coins. And for your Lenormand, Capricorn, we have Letter, Stars, and Tower. Interesting. Something's coming your way this week that's going to shake you up. Now, here's the thing. For those, some of you are getting some sort of communication about something that needs to be handled. I feel like it makes you feel out of sorts. Yeah, it makes you feel out of sorts. Like it's a surprise or something that jumps on you and you want to think of it as negative. It could be an unexpected bill or an unexpected situation to deal with. But I feel like it helps you get more connected. It helps you expand. It helps you deal with things, so you can move on to something else. Yeah, it's kind of like something needs your attention here, especially with this Two of Coins. Yeah, something needs your attention that you've kind of been blocking out. There's something that you haven't been paying attention to, especially with this Six of Wands. Either because it's not popular opinion or it hasn't really been in your face or in your energy, I guess. But it's definitely something that needs to be dealt with here, okay? I also see that something hasn't come to light yet that is going to come to light. But I'm going to be honest, it doesn't feel like a confession or something. It feels like something you need to handle or deal with. I also feel like for there's somebody who really likes you, and I keep getting this for you, Capricorn. They're not, it's like they're not stepping forward. They're not saying what they want to say fully, it's like they're taking their time, this person, with communicating with you. And it's hard for you to see. Because they're doing everything so slowly. It's almost like they're trying to gauge you, and like they want you to say something first, but how could you know? It's almost like they need to say something. It's their destiny to say something to you, but they're trying to put it on you to make it easier on them, to say something or to do something or to act in some sort of way. But it's not your path. It's their path. Okay. I see that you need to be considerate with your money and with your time. If you know that there's something you need to handle, if you know that you're about to purchase something and it's not anything that you need, you know, like a necessity, I would not do it this week. It's definitely time to save up money and not spend it willy-nilly at this time. Okay. Do not be impulsive this week, especially when you feel like you need to stand up for yourself for some situation. I would say don't. I feel like it's not going to help the situation. You know, it's just pride that you want to stand up for yourself. But it's like you need to think from a higher perspective or a bigger picture and just kind of let it go this week. So it's weird because I feel like this week, Capricorn, you kind of need to stay to yourself and prioritize like what's important for the future. That's what this week is about, you know. Be connected to your spiritual self. Be calm, be patient, be balanced. Because I feel like there are things going on around you that you need to let play out this week. Okay? And it's going to be beneficial to you in the future because you've done that. Even though you do want to react, even though you do want to, you know, push your point across and you do want to do all these things, it's like, just kind of let it play out. Because whatever happens at the end of this week, then you can start working on it, is what I see. Okay. But this week, just hold it in. You know, don't spend money like crazy. Don't go reacting to other people's emotions, because that's what I feel. Like I said, you do have someone watching you, Capricorn. The thing is, this person is not impulsive. For some reason, they're not acting on their passions and their feelings. They act like they have all the time in the world, whoever this person is. Some of you don't even realize that this is happening. Some of you do and feel as though if they're not going to step up, then what's the point? And I see the same thing too, because I feel like if you do, you're going to be the person that's always doing that, and that it's not going to create a sense of fairness. And that's what you need to create here. It's like this person needs to step up so you can have equal balance in the relationship. Because if you are the one that step up first, it won't be equal. If that makes any sense. Okay? All right, Capricorn. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your week reading. This is going to be from April 16th to 23rd. So let's see what we have for you, Taurus. Oof, Taurus. It's time for some change. Yeah. This week, you're going to find that you have some curiosity about, quote unquote, another side of life. A different way that you've been doing things. It's time for you to get out of routine spiritually. Okay, that's what Spirit wants for you, is to get out of a routine. It's going to be hard for you. I feel like it's more of an investigation right now than you being active. So you're processing your feelings about change and how you don't like it. You're dealing with like stepping away from routine. I feel like it's hard for you. Yeah, it's hard for you. I feel like it helps you keep balance. It helps you know like where things are going, how to handle things, how to prioritize. It gives you some sort of structure. But you're feeling different inside than you usually do about routine. And what's interesting is because you are not entertaining it, it's affecting you. Okay. Yeah, you're going to need extra guidance. It says, have you asked your angels for help on this? Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices, right? Because you are very much questioning what is going on here. And you're going to need that spiritual guidance definitely during this time. You definitely feel this week, Taurus, like something is missing or something is aloof. You're not as happy as usual with structure. The thing is, I feel like you want to keep doing your same daily routine. And you're like, oh, it'll just catch up. It'll work, right? But it's just not satisfying you in the same way. And what's interesting is the way that the universe is handling this is affecting your bottom line. And what I mean by this is your ability to make money, your ability to nurture the projects that you want to nurture because you don't have that same feeling or that same energy about it. And that is being brought to your attention, right? So it's like there's no need for you to push this back. It's time for you to pay attention to it. So you don't have to act, because I don't see you acting on it this week, but it's like you need to pay attention to it. You need to process it in your mind, right? I feel like you've been really connected to routine, even with your partner, with things in your life, right? And you associate that with being happy. The problem is it's not giving you this trifecta here is not giving you the same feelings anymore. Okay. So it's time to sacrifice to a change of perspective this week. It's like you're going to realize that if you keep going back to the same routine, the same situation, it's going to give you the same energy. And that same energy is not being happy or not being satisfied. You may catch yourself being a little bit on edge or irritated. Okay. But it's time to prioritize yourself. And by prioritizing yourself, you'll be able to easily achieve your goals, right? And that is your emotions. I feel like your emotional state is trying to come out of you, Taurus. So your emotional state, your intuition, things like that, okay? It's trying to give you a better balance in your routine by inviting something else in, which is mostly emotional, intuitive things, right? I feel like there are signs, but the signs are not around you. If I would say you have signs around you, it's that you're having trouble achieving some sort of goal, okay? But that's because your inside is a little jumbled, not listening to your intuition, your feelings. You're just pushing it down and continuing with the routine. But it's time to pay attention to that, you know? It's like your spiritual, that nagging voice that you have is trying to tell you something, okay? So you need to pay attention to it. You may not think it's important, but it is important. And I feel like the struggle that you're having with this, you need to pray about it, meditate about it, really connect with it. Because I feel like it's there to help you prioritize yourself. It's actually coming out in a way where it's going to help you with your bottom line, with your money, with your goals, achieving what it is that you want to achieve. Some of you could be having issues at home or with your partner, and this is a part of that. Part of this is about you not being happy, you not listening to your intuition, needing to bring more emotional space in your life. Okay. Let me see what's going on in your love life. You have someone that you care about, Taurus. You feel really connected to this person. The key is something different. It's like you need to try something new. You can't keep doing the same things, And I feel like you see that the same things aren't working. It's not working for you emotionally. It's time for you to break routines. That's the bottom line here. It's really time for you to break routines, and it's really hard for you to do that. So you need to connect spiritually with like your spirit guides, your higher power, in order to get through this. Because it's something that's kind of anchored in you from a long time ago. It could also be like childhood, like inner child issues. I'm going to pull a shadow work card because I can for you, Taurus. Quick temper. Think before you speak. Put space between your thoughts and the words that come out. Yeah, that's what you're going to be dealing with. I feel like you feel this inner change and you don't know how to deal with it. And you don't know how to understand it. And it kind of puts you on edge. And I said this earlier. I can see that here. It's kind of putting you on edge. So this week, really think before you speak or think before you act. Okay? All right, Taurus, I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your week reading. It's usually a weekend reading, but we're doing it for the week today. So 16th through 23rd. Let's see what we have for you, Virgo. Okay. So your Lenormand is the lily, clover, letter. I feel like you're taking your time about something. You've been taking your time about some issue in your life, right? I feel like you are just kind of going with the flow in something. Could be a love relationship, could be something going on in your life. But this week is your lucky week. Okay? I feel like something really good happens to you. Some choices made. It's like if this is a love situation, someone's going to say something to you from the heart. It's almost like your patience is paying off this week, Virgo. Very lucky week for you. Very lucky week. And it's because you were patient and you went with the flow. You let spirit handle it. And this is like you reaping the benefits of that. Okay? So we have the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Coins, the 2 of Swords, the High Priestess, the 10 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. Yeah. You have 2 10s here, the Knight of Swords. 2 10s. So this is definitely the end of something. Starting the beginning of something. So let's pull an oracle card as well for you, Virgo. Cancel, clear, delete. Use only positive words and thought as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Yep. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Yeah. You definitely got a new beginning coming in. It really is about you being patient, you know? It almost felt as though you were like, well, maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe this isn't going to work out. And it is working out. Let's see here. I feel like something comes in when you least expect it. You've already cast the line, as they say, fishing. You already cast the line, and it's like you get that bite. It's almost hard for you to believe it in a way. I feel like you just don't see it coming. It's not that you don't believe it. You just don't see it coming. You didn't see it coming. Yeah, I feel like you weren't fighting. You know, it was kind of like, I can win, I can lose, whatever. It's on my mind, but it's not on my mind. You know, that type of energy. It's more like you're just listening to your intuition. You're just following what it is that you know at this point, going with the flow, hoping, praying, manifesting for the best. And right when it feels like you're just going to be stuck in this in-between phase where someone doesn't make a decision, or you're not going to have the future that you want, or things might not work out, I feel like that's when it changes. But you just have to see it in a positive light. That's what I see here. I just see things changing for you. And you not having to go back and forth over, should I have trusted my intuition? Was my intuition right? Is what I felt correct? It is. It is correct. So that decision will be made. I feel like it comes in as a word, something to support you, to support your intuition, and to support how it is that you feel. Make you feel more structured or more stable. I feel like there's no need after this to worry. There's a decision that's made, and then there's no need to worry. It's like you knew already that it was going to happen, but you weren't seeing it, so you doubted it. And now you're like, okay, I can trust my intuition. My intuition was right. This thing is coming in for me. Okay. So that's what I see here for you. So definitely stay positive here, Virgo. Because I feel like it comes in, I really do feel like it comes in at a time that you don't expect it. You're actually very stable when it comes to money. I feel like you've been smart about how you're spending it. You're not doing anything crazy. You do worry that your savings or something like that is going to dwindle away. But I will say that you're making very good decisions with your money. Okay. If someone asks you for money, this is not the time to give it. Be smart about how you're divvying up your dividends, your cash flow. But I see more about you worrying or being in your head about something. But I don't feel like you're really talking about it. That's what's interesting. And I feel like you're not talking about it because you don't want to manifest anything negative. But you can't let your thoughts overpower you. It's like you need to listen to your intuition this week. It's so important because it is coming in. What you want is coming in. The decision will be made, and then you can put this all to rest. Okay? So I love you, Virgo, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Well, hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the 16th through the 23rd. We're going to go through the week instead of the weekend. So let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. April 16th through 23rd. Okay, so let's start off with some Lenormand for you. We have fish, tree, and clover. Business is looking really good this week. So is your health. It just feels like a lucky week for you, Sagittarius. Okay. You've really prepared your life in a really good way. You've made a lot of steps to get stable, to do the right things, to make the right decisions. Yeah. I feel like any conflict that you have that may be coming towards you, you're going to have luck with it because of how you have prepped yourself in the past, or the change in mindset you have, the sense of freedom that you have in your decision making. Like you don't have too many obligations, where you feel like you have to do something, or you have somebody to respond to, I guess, or answer to for everything that you do. This Two of Coins is coming up a lot this week. So be careful about how you prioritize your time. Yeah, pay attention to any sensitivities. This is interesting because this is like, pay attention to any breakouts that you may have or what your body is telling you. Okay. Intuition is another thing with the High Priestess in reverse. Definitely need to listen to your intuition at this time, especially when it comes to restarting something. Okay. Keep in mind that you're trying to move forward, so you don't want to take any steps back. I see something coming up from the past as well. So stick, like I said before, Sagittarius, stick with what you believe in. This is somebody coming from the past. This is a job trying to call you back, anything like that. And it feels very desperate, okay? But you need to listen to your intuition. I feel like restarting something from the past here is not the best outcome for you, okay? It's almost like it puts a block or a hinder on your life. This is about moving forward, okay? Keep in mind that it's not this person or this job, something like that, is really, really gonna, they're really, really gonna fight for you, okay? But you have to remember that you're prioritizing yourself, okay? So the thing is, something's not going to feel right. Something's not going to look right. And you really need to pay attention to that, okay? Yeah, whatever is coming up this week seems like a blockage coming out of nowhere, okay? This is one of those situations where you feel like you need to think about it, but you really don't, okay? Your path, how you were doing things before are fine. You don't need to change that at all, yeah? You don't need to give to this. This is like just because someone is offering you something or just because it seems good, it goes against what you already know you should be doing. Okay. So listen to your intuition. Keep going forward. Okay. Don't press your luck is what I'm saying. Yeah. Don't be tempted this week. Keep moving forward. Keep taking the steps. Keep going on the path that you're going on. Okay. So make good choices. It's not about getting there quickly. It's not about winning quickly. I feel like if something is presented to you and it looks too good to be true, it is. Okay. You're on a really good path. That's all that I can say. Don't let temptation get in the way here. Okay. You're on the path of success for sure. Stick by your beliefs, stick by your boundaries, stick by what you believe in, okay? I feel like this is something that looks really good, but it isn't good for the long term, okay? All right, Sagittarius, I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading. Now, this is for April 16th through 23rd. We're going to do a whole week this go round. So let's see what we have for you, Leo. Any hard times you may be going through are over. I feel like you've been through the worst. You've been through the hardest parts. And you get to start over. Okay? I feel like this week you're enjoying your abundance. You know? Yeah. Also, for those of you who have been... I feel like... this is specific. There's something tough going on. And... it may end in a way you don't like, okay? But it's the best way, it's the best situation for you, you know? It's kind of like you don't understand what's really happening, but it's the best decision for you in the end, okay? Just know that this week, things are going to come to a head. So it kind of feels like a lot is going on, whether positive or negative, how you view it. However, bigger picture, it's a really good thing. Like it puts you in a better situation. It's one of those things where it may be tough now, but when you look at it like a month from now, you're going to be really glad about how things turned out, you know? It's like you don't have to deal with it any longer. Yeah. There's a lot going on. 4 coins. I feel like you're trying to hold on to your stability, job, relationship, something. Yeah, releasing any toxic energy. Yeah. So something's going to end here, but it's not bad, you know? It's kind of like you prayed for a outcome or release and it's coming. But it may come in the form of an ending that you didn't expect, okay? I feel like there's a lot of impulsive behavior, and there's a lot of you wanting to do something to like regulate things or fix things or stop something from happening, right? But you need to let your guard down and let it happen. It's almost feels like maybe there's an injustice against you, right? An injustice against you or something that doesn't seem fair. But it's almost like it's an answer to your prayers and you should just let it happen, even though you don't want to and you want to fight it. You want to be impulsive and you want to stand up for yourself, but it's almost like there's no point. It's something that's clearing out that needs to be cleared out. Yeah, there's no point in fighting. I feel like the fighting isn't going to make anything happen, but you're struggling to hold on to some sort of normalcy because in your mind you feel like there's a false judgment against you or it's not fair is what I'm getting. But you need to look at this in a different way, especially with this 3 of Wands. It's like something beautiful is coming into you. It gives you an opportunity to clear something off your energy or to let something go. But it's coming in a way that doesn't seem fair. This feels like an incident. And it's almost like you've been being patient, you've been moving forward, but now this new situation is coming into your life. And it's making a major change that seems like a conflict, but it gives you an opportunity to make a new decision moving forward. And also releases you from having to deal with this again. So a really good example of this would be a job situation where you feel like you're being treated unfairly at a job or you're getting a bad judgment or a write-up that you don't deserve. Okay? And let's say that they end up letting you go, but you didn't like this job, but you needed this job to pay bills. Okay? But it's almost like you get released from this job that you don't need. You don't need the struggle. You don't need the tension. You don't need the ups and downs. You finally get released from it. But you're trying to hold onto it for monetary purposes and security purposes. But you get to move on to something better. And you prayed, or tried to manifest something better. But it's coming in this way that just doesn't feel comfortable. Because I feel a need for you to want to struggle because you feel like there is a judgment that's not in your favor. Yeah. So this is very specific. I'm sorry if this doesn't resonate with everyone. But it's very much like you just don't need to fight it. But I feel like you really want to. You feel like it's unfair. I do see a judgment that doesn't go in your favor, but it gives you an opportunity to finally move past this thing and let it go. Okay? So I love you so much, Leo, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading for April 16th through 23rd. Hope you're amazing. So we are going to get into this reading. We're doing it different, of course. Doing it for the whole week instead of just the weekend this go round. So Aries, let's see what we have for you. Ooh, Aries, you're feeling good. So Aries, you're feeling good. Any conflict or any negativity you feel, you're trying to keep it to yourself. You're definitely trying to change things up. I feel like you're looking good, feeling good, spending time with others. You're making a conscious decision to like start over. Think positively, have just a good life and live a good life. Taking care of yourself, maybe changing yourself up, getting a facial, massage, whatever that is for you. You're finding out a lot about yourself by doing that as well. And a lot of shadow work is coming up. You're going to be dealing with that. They're telling me like month or 2 months. And if there's something that you want to deal with, like breaking up with someone, a divorce, leaving a place that no longer satisfies you spiritually, you're going to do that. You're on this path of like making your life better and happier and taking care of yourself. And you're physically going to start taking those things out of your life. You know, you're definitely on that path. Wow. Yeah, absolutely. Look at this. Beautiful. Yeah, you're definitely changing your direction. Okay. Be careful about being a little bit too cocky this weekend. This week. But I feel like you're looking at your life in general and what doesn't work anymore. Relationships, people, mindsets, in all of that. Yeah. Pay attention to the signs. So listen to your intuition. Pay attention to how you feel. That's what's guiding you right now. You're like, do I love this? Is this something I want in my life? I'll keep it. I'll let it go, whatever it is. You've been through a lot with the devil card. I feel like you know that you have put a lot of people in your life that don't deserve to be there, or a lot of mental chatter that doesn't need to be there anymore. And it's about moving on from that and taking care of yourself. I do feel like there's a little bit of shadow work that you're entering in, but you're learning about yourself and learning how to take care of yourself and taking control of that, and not letting other people or old structures, like I have to be with someone to be happy. You're not letting that take over your life anymore. So you're getting a chance to like pay attention to things that you need to wake up from. It looks like there's someone that has played a big part in your life and the way that you think. I want to say about love and relationships. And you're realizing that you're not letting that person have judgment over you and what you think about yourself. It's about you taking care of you. It's about you nurturing you. Where you had looked at job opportunities or your job as not being the place for you, or not being a good step in your life, I feel like you're taking care of that. You're looking at work differently, I don't know. It's like you're taking more pride in what it is that you do, in your home, in your actions, in your schoolwork, whatever that is for you. It's like you want to change your future, and you're definitely walking towards that. Even your money situations and your budget, all of that. This is good. Yeah, you're not going to nurture the negativity next week, even if it comes towards you. Even if you're faced with it, I feel like you just think highly of yourself, and that's a really good thing. You're seeing things differently, so you're able to curb any bad behavior. You're like, is this nurturing to me? Is this good for my future? Is this what I want to keep in my life? So I feel like you're just changing your direction, the things that you were really geared towards just to hold on to, or just like you felt like you needed to do, that's changing. And you're taking more control of your life. Also, I see that you thought someone was perfect for you, and you're realizing that they're not. It's like, if someone is meant to be in my life, if they're meant to be my partner, then things would work more cohesively or smooth. Yeah, it's like you're letting that go. It's like they're not making the right choices towards you. So obviously you have to pay attention that it's not going anywhere stable, and you're definitely moving on from that. So there is a little bit of shadow work here as far as dealing with paying attention to things, paying attention to your energy levels, your intuition, your feelings about things, and trying to stay more positive and nurturing and taking care of yourself. Beautiful. All right, Aries, thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Gemini. Wow. Welcome to your reading for the 16th through the 23rd of April. We're going to do a full week instead of the weekend. All right, Gemini, be careful of tricksters, okay? Be logical in your decision making and what you choose to do, okay? Don't be overwhelmed by other people's stories, please. Or they're people overly explaining things, you know? You have a new beginning coming in your life. Yeah. There's something or someone hanging around in your energy, huh? Yeah. There's someone hanging around in your energy, and they make they make your decisions really hard. It's like someone that doesn't want to let you go, or like a nagging situation that you have. I feel like you want to have a good relationship with this person, or at least be friends with them, but you need to pay attention to how you feel around them. Okay? And pay attention to your intuition, because I feel like this person likes to play on your weaknesses. So you need to be careful of that. Okay? I feel like in the past you may have let this person step on you, or let this person get over. Don't do that again. Okay? You want a new beginning. Your new beginning is prioritizing yourself, prioritizing your money, your career, things like that, things that are going to help you grow. Okay? I feel like you need good people around you. Okay? This person in particular, I'm not going to say they're not a good person, and you do want to take a chance on them, but it's not a good risk. Okay? I feel like be careful of people buttering you up. That's what I'm going to say. Okay? You're having a hard time making a decision on this person, but you need to pay attention to this. It's like a sort of addiction you have with this person. Continually there are problems. Continually there are losses and hurts with this individual. Okay? Don't sacrifice yourself and what you know and the path that you're on just for a moment of happiness. That's what I'll say for you this week. Okay? You need to stand up for yourself, because I feel like there's a weakness. You have a weakness for someone or a situation, and you're looking to take a risk, but you need to protect yourself. That's it. All right, Gemini, that was an easy one. So pay attention, okay? I love you. Bye-bye. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading. We're going to do for the whole week, 16th through the 23rd instead of the weekend. So let's see what update we have for you, Libra. You're really going to be in your feelings this week. There are some emotions you have deep within, maybe about someone or a situation that you're trying to make a decision on. You've been having trouble for a long time with it. It just seems like a conflict in your life for some reason. Um, this is all about moving forward and taking a step. You're taking a step towards something. It's like you're going for some sort of stability. There's a lot of you just doing it, just making it happen. I feel like it turns out well, actually, better than you think. There's a sense of ease for you this week. Things seem easy. Oop, there's a relationship. Okay. Yeah, you you haven't had a lot of gusto is the word that I want to use. Okay. It's like you've been choosing to go in a different direction than how you've been feeling. It's kind of like you just want to see if it's gonna work, right? So you want success, you want happiness, you want love. You need to go into the direction that you feel. I feel like you haven't been doing that, and this week you're like, you know what? Forget it. that, that's what it is. You're just like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see what happens. You've been fighting some sort of feelings that you have for someone. I can definitely see that. It's been a struggle in some way to get a relationship or a connection to work. But this week is about that fight not happening anymore. I see that you're not very confident, but you're doing this for you. It's like you see this relationship as being a really good one for you and nurturing to you in a lot of ways emotionally. Where before it was maybe about passion, attraction, or like specific goals that you wanted a partner to meet, but it's more about you doing something for your emotion. Okay. Um, you know, you don't want to miss out on an emotional connection because you have some little tiny nagging voice. It's like you're just going to try to get through, you're going to try to make it work. So I feel like someone either is going to say something to you, if this is vice versa, or you're going to say something to someone else. But it looks like it turns out really well. Like this person also feels the same way about you. Um, Also, I see a fire sign here, but it's not going anywhere. It's like you need to give up on that. Um, so if you've been trying to fight for a fire sign or make it work, it's not going to work. It's like it's a missed opportunity for you. But there's something else here for you, maybe a water sign. It could be anything. It could be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's all over the place. Um, but I do see that there's a nurturing relationship that you don't want to miss. Okay. It's just about you get going in the right direction. Yeah. Because here with the Ace of Wands in reverse underneath it, it's like you just didn't put the action in. And now it's about putting action in. And you have integrity. Align your actions so that you match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. And that's the thing. This is less on paper and more about how you feel. I've been getting this a lot for you, Libra. It's like follow your feelings of love. When it comes to love, okay, you need to follow your heart and where your feelings of love and admiration are gearing you towards. But it feels like you're just not putting your energy into it, like you're not sure. Um like you're not sure. But the Page of Wands tells me that you need to at least try. You need to try to engage in that feeling. What's interesting is I feel like it opens up a lot of doors. Once you start listening to this little voice or this feeling, it makes you feel more confident and nurtured, and you start to build bigger and better things based on that. It's very interesting. It turns your whole sense of willpower up to 100, it feels like. Interesting. Well, Libra, this is actually a good one. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the week, 16th through 23rd of April. So let's see what we have. Paying more attention to your relationships, friendships, marriages, boyfriend, girlfriends, whatever. Paying more attention to that and looking at what is the issue. Okay. This week you're more intuitive than you've been in a while. And you're paying attention to your life in general, right? Whatever you can close up, you're going to close up. Whatever you can work on, you're going to work on. Definitely paying attention to the things in your life that have been going on, relationships, work, your happiness, things like that. So anything that is causing you uncertainty, you are putting a spotlight on those things. Okay. Yeah. So next week you have this newfound energy, okay, to get things done and make decisions on things you haven't made decisions on, or deal with things you haven't dealt with, because 10 of Cups, you want to be happy, okay? You want stability, you want happiness, you want a good marriage, you want a marriage, You're putting a lot of your energy towards stability in your life and the choices that you're choosing to make. So you're taking out negativity, putting in positive things in your life. Okay. Yeah. So there's definitely a relationship or a friendship that's not the best. Okay. And you're putting a lot more energy into that. So things that you may have not put energy into or may have not chosen to focus on, that is what you're focusing on next week. You've had a lot of time to think, a lot of time to expand your mind and what it is that you want in life. I feel like you've actually been through something, and you've gotten some sort of enlightenment. Okay. So that's where all of this energy and push is coming from. And you're making a decision to move forward, and not even move forward, but just to make your life better and situations better and just have better energy in your life. Yeah, that's it. Happiness. Clearing out confusion. Okay. So that's it. That was a simple one, Aquarius. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your reading. We're doing a weekly reading this go round for April 16th through 23rd. And let's see what we have for you, Pisces. Taking care of home. And this doesn't necessarily just mean your physical home. It could just be yourself, your spirit. Okay. You're taking action and making things happen. You may be messaging someone out of the blue that you feel comfortable with or that you want in your life. This is reaching out to an old friend or maybe an old relationship as well that you have some sort of connection to, right? This is also answering a proposal. But this week is more about you looking for security in your life. It's like you're making a decision to nurture something, to make it happen, for yourself. You're doing all this for you because you want to make good decisions in your own life. Yeah, it looks like you're righting some wrongs or lack of decision making here. Yep. See that Two of Swords? So you've been kind of in between something about if you should do something or not. And you're taking that and you're running with it. Okay? You've really been trying to hold your feelings in. I feel like because you don't want to make the wrong decisions. You had plenty of time to think. You've had plenty of time to learn. You've had plenty of experiences. Okay? So I feel like you stepped away from love or your emotions because you felt like it wasn't getting you anywhere or is making things more complicated. But you're not happy unless you have intuition, love, affection, or connection in your life, some sort of emotional connection or creativity. It's like you need that kind of like soulful connection with something or someone. So in an attempt to heal yourself, you tried to not put on as many burdens as you didn't need in your life. So I feel like you've blocked out your emotion. But it looks like you miss someone. You miss camaraderie or you miss friendship. You miss that connection. So what's interesting is I see you reaching out, right? Because I see you moving on from being kind of emotionally closed off, but you're not making any decisions. It's like you're communicating. You're seeing what's going to happen. You're opening up a little bit, but you're not full on confessing or just laying it all on the table. It's more like you want to figure things out. You're still going to be a little bit blocked off. You're still going to be open to other possibilities, maybe dating around or trying out new things. You're not prioritizing one thing specifically. But I do see you starting to open up and let something in, but I don't see you making decisions on it yet. It's like you don't want somebody to fully give up on you, or you don't want to fully give up on your dreams. So you're allowing a little bit of it to seep in so you can kind of figure out what your next steps are going to be. But you're not taking on any responsibilities where you have to make some certain decisions. I feel like you've been really focused on work, stability, on yourself and your home. And you're stepping out of that a little bit more to explore other people or other connections with other people. It's like you're going out and exploring the world in other words. But you're not making any decisions. That's the thing. You're a little bit standoffish. But you're still listening. You're processing. You're receiving, but not giving yet. Okay? All right. I love you, Pisces. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Cancer. Hope you're amazing. We're going to do a weekly reading this time instead of the weekend update. So a weekly update for 16th through 23rd. And let's see what Spirit has for you, Cancer. Wow, you get a surprise conversation. I feel like somebody messages you out of the blue, okay? It's like you thought maybe this person didn't want to talk to you, or this thing was over, or, you know, it was going to close up. And for those of you waiting on a job opportunity, this is a chance for an interview. But I feel like you come to some sort of agreement after this. Interesting. Cancer, let's see what's going on. Oh, yeah. This could be a relationship. It looks like you let something go. You just assumed, yeah, it's like you've been trying to heal. You've been trying to move past something and let it go. Yeah, you were stuck. You didn't know what else to do. You didn't know what else to do. You weren't getting the recognition. So it was like you just had to let something go or move on from something, right? But the truth is, it was all in your head. I feel like that's what you're going to find out. Yeah. It was all in your head. So you're going to have to undo all of those feelings, because I feel like you're really blocked off from this person or this situation. But you're going to find something out. It's different though. I feel like you're talking something out. Some sort of disagreement or something that you thought was happening. You have to undo that idea. Where you thought you were hurt or something was over or someone hated you or did something against you. That's not what happened. It's interesting because if this is a love situation, it's almost like I don't feel like this person wants to come back in a relationship sense, but they want to heal what has happened. Um, yeah, it's like they want to apologize or set the record straight. It's like you need to listen and just hear somebody out. Someone feels like someone needs way too much care and they're not able to provide that. Or maybe you wanted way too much from this person and they weren't able to provide that. It's like you're having a really honest conversation here and no one is trying to butter anyone up. It's full of honesty. I feel like it's something you don't want to hear, but it's something you need to hear. So you don't need to be defensive about it. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Because I see you being hurt by someone, but there's no need to be hurt. It's just someone speaking their truth. It's like you're going to get on a good page afterwards, but you can't be defensive and hurt by everything that you hear. It's just an honest conversation. Okay? All right, Cancer. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading, April 16th through 23rd. Let's see what we have for you this week. We're doing this instead of the weekend update this go round. So, let's see what this week has in store for you. You've been making really good choices. Being logical, less emotional about a situation to get over a hump. You're trying to it's like you're making good decisions to keep on the path that you're on now. Your determination is paying off, regardless if you know it or not. This is very much a keep pushing, keep going type of thing. Yeah, it's paying off. Your determination is not going unseen. Just don't, you have the, I feel like you have a tendency to get emotional this week if you let yourself. And I don't mean crying. I just mean like impulsive. Okay? Yeah. There's a lot of going against the grain or going against what it is that you want. And it's making you feel like you're not in control, and I feel like you don't like that. Yeah, you definitely want to be in control. That's the big thing here. It's like you want to get things in some sort of order. And I want to say so you can win. That's the biggest thing. But it's just so you can come out on top or triumphant in whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, right? And it's going against the grain. It's going against how you see your future or how you feel like things should go. It's not what you like. It's not. There's a sense of you not feeling in control and feeling like things are not fair next week. Someone is in this weird in-between phase with you. But what you don't know is they have this. So, okay, Scorpio. Someone wants to work things out with you or make things work, okay? They're just going about it in a weird way. They're going about it in their way. But you both have the same end goal, and both of you want the same things. But to you, you're like, why are they making this more complicated than it needs to be? They're just not sure on their decision yet. They want to make sure that you are going in the same direction as them. They want to make sure that they're not being impulsive. They have a sense of wanting things to work for the long term, just like you. So both of you really want the same thing. I do see this working out for you in the end. And because the emotion is still there, the connection is still there. There's just some sense of unfairness that they feel like, both of you feel like something is unfair. You want to get over something so things can go back to some sort of norm. And they want to feel like they can make this final decision and move on from something. So there is a conflicting energy as far as both of you being on the same page at the moment, but in the future, both of you will be on the same page, is what I'm saying. So continue to be diligent. Don't be impulsive, because they're doing enough of that. They're doing enough of kind of being all over the place that you don't need to engage in that as well. But things will get back to some sort of fairness. I can see. It's just going to take a while, because you don't know if things are going to be successful, but they are. You just have to keep being logical and not getting stuck in your emotions about the situation. But I feel that there's a sense of peace coming after this. Okay. I feel like there's a change in a person that you're dealing with that you can't see. They're hiding it. But there is a change underneath them, like in their spirit. But you just want the environment and the situation to be done. You know, like you want this to be finalized so you can move forward. It is coming. I can definitely see that. It's just that this week it's going to feel unfair. And don't let your emotions overtake you. Don't be impulsive. Okay? All right. All right, Scorpio, I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.